So these are the main tools that we require for automation testing. One is like from the Java, we can either work with JDK 21 or JDK 17. So these are the two JDKs that I would recommend for the upcoming course. And in the editors, we can also work with Eclipse, VS Code, and IntelliJ. But I prefer to teach in IntelliJ. The main reason behind it is like IntelliJ is one of the prime sponsors of JDK 21 onwards. IntelliJ is one of the prime sponsors for the JDK, OpenJDK, and all the stuff. Then I'll be also working with Git Bash tool for Windows and Brew install for Mac. And for manual API testing, I'll be working with Postman and Node.js together for manual API testing. And for the automation testing, I'll be using Rest Assured with HTTP client. And for the database tools that we have discussed, so I'll be primarily using SSMS, that is Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, because that is one of the most widely used tools, especially when you're working in on-prem environments like prod environments or UAT environments. If you want any data security and data integrity, and second thing is it's Microsoft product, so that is why it is highly secure. So for that reason, I'll be using SSMS. And you can also work with MySQL or Oracle, where I'll be helping you with the installations of the tools later point of time. And when it comes to NoSQL tools, if the time permits in the land, I'm planning to teach some MongoDB concepts. Okay. And also when it comes to CI/CD, I'm planning to work with Apache Maven, Jenkins WAR, and Docker. I hope everyone is clear with the tools that we are discussing over the due course of time. Any doubts so far in the tools? Or any comments? Yeah, if someone is speaking, the voice is pretty low.
Is IntelliJ very different from Eclipse, Rahul?
It's not that different, but the UI is very rich in IntelliJ compared to Eclipse. Swati?
You said it's rich compared to Eclipse.
Yeah, UI is very rich
Okay.
compared to Eclipse, and it has a vast plugin library. It has a very huge plugin library compared to Eclipse.
Okay. Thanks.
But if you are facing a while using Eclipse also, I can help you. That is not a problem. But just I'm telling you, IntelliJ is one of the leading tools coming in the market, and that will be the right tool going further also.
Hi, Rahul.
Yeah, it will be good actually. Yeah. Already
Sorry?
used Eclipse once. It will be good actually. Already used Eclipse once. It will be good to understand and work on IntelliJ.
Yeah, great. Yeah, someone else was asking something.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, Satish.
Yeah, is this course only for Selenium and Java, or it includes the API testing as well?
Yeah, Selenium Java API testing. Yesterday only we have discussed the course plan, what we are covering.
Yeah, but WhatsApp I'm getting messages only Selenium Java. Therefore, I'm
There is
confused.
also Postman tool API testing. There is a description there also. So if you might go through the course content, you'll understand better, Satish.
Okay. So
Yesterday.
rest assured will be covered, right?
Yeah, rest assured will be part of the course.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Maybe it's a nice question. Like you said, database tools, these are SSMS, MySQL, and Oracle. So I don't know about others. I don't know the difference between these two database tools and NoSQL. What it is like? NoSQL is for what?
NoSQL is this is the database that is primarily used in Swiggy application or Instagram or Facebook, where they don't store their data on a relational database, where the data will be stored in a complete JSON format. So this is another thing. I'll explain you for 10-15 minutes later in the session what is a relational database versus non-relational database. You'll understand this because in one of my projects where I worked previously, they were recommending me to use MongoDB because for data migration that is pretty easier. So that's the reason I wanted to share that experience with you.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So great so far. Any doubts? Yeah, if you're not talking anything about the subject, I request you to put it on mute.
So, Rahul, you will be explaining us how to install everything, right?
Now,
In our
the next
machines.
topic is that only. I'm just showcasing you what tools
Okay.
are we discussing over the due course of time. Once I showcase you what are the list of tools, then I'll show you how to install. because I have to
Okay.
uninstall all the tools in my system only.
Okay.
You need to give me some time so that I have to uninstall all the tools. Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. Thank you.
Okay. So that's the thing. So any doubts with the tools, anything so far, or with respect to yesterday's topic, so that I'll clarify them because it'll take another 2-3 minutes for me to uninstall all the tools.
So Rahul, will you be teaching us today how to install all these tools, or how? I mean,
No, no, no. I'm teaching. I'm teaching how to install all the tools. But for that prior, I have to uninstall all the tools. So that is the
okay,
thing. I'm taking some time. Okay.
okay, all right, yeah.
Because I was working on the system right for some work, so I cannot uninstall before the class.
So you are going to show us how to install today. So you want us to download and install,
No, no,
or
no need. You
is
just
in
follow
later
the system.
classes?
I
Yeah.
mean, you just don't sync it up parallelly with me because you might miss some setup options or something like that. I don't want
Mm.
you to miss
Okay.
it.
So when we can do that?
After the session is completed, then you can start doing it by yourself. Because if you do it
Oh.
parallelly, na, again you might
Mhm.
not understand, or if you are by mistake, you have selected one checkbox instead of other, then that would be a problem. Yes. See,
Okay.
yesterday we have
Fine.
taken one
Thank you.
class. That was the demo session where we have just given a quick intro about what is automation, what is why Selenium, and about the course plan yesterday, Satish. If you ask me, today is the first class. Yeah, officially today is the first class, but yesterday also we had a class.
Okay, I missed yesterday's class then.
Sorry?
I missed yesterday's class then. I
Yeah,
was not aware.
yeah. But yesterday's we were just, it was a quick introduction about the course.
Okay, okay.
Rahul, can you share the document which you discussed yesterday? What all you are going to cover in this
Okay.
course, so
Yeah,
that we know.
the document is there in the website, right? What are the topics which are discussing yesterday? It's there in the website already.
Okay, okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, now let me open this tool. Let me open this notepad file. Yeah. So first step is what we need to do. We need to install JDK. What does JDK stands for? Java Development Kit. So for JDK, we have multiple vendors. We have multiple vendors in the market. Okay. We have multiple vendors like Amazon is there, Open JDK platform is there, some other company, there a lot of Tortoise, or even from Microsoft also we have one JDK library. Microsoft. And we have from Oracle, that is the official library, official official site for all JDKs. And the list goes on. Okay. The list of different JDK vendors goes on and on and on. Okay. Now, the thing here is, since we are working with JDK 21, so sometimes when you're working in the companies now, sometimes you can, I mean, if you're practicing in your individual system, official site of JDK will work fine. But if you're practicing in your company laptop, what happens now? After a due course of time, the Oracle team will see that you are using this JDK from Oracle site officially, so they will start charging $15 per month after a trial period is expired. So there is a problem with corporates, not for the individuals. Got it? There's a problem because from JDK 21 onwards, it's a somewhat a paid version in order to use JDK. For corporates, for individuals like us, it's a free version. Free. Okay. So let me
Okay.
showcase you how do you download this JDK. So I'll say JDK 21 download. So you might ask me, Rahul, we have JDK 24 also now, Rahul.
So,
Sorry? Sorry, someone was
so you
asking me.
said for corporates it's paid. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
for
was
corporates, it will be paid
asking. So when you
after
said for
a certain
corporate
trial period.
paid, right? So then what do they use?
See, when you're working with organizations, you have to use OpenJDK. That doesn't require an installation. I'll show you.
Okay.
See, I'm
Okay.
just showing you how to install JDK 21 in your personal system. And I'll show you how to work with OpenJDK. OpenJDK is just for your practice in your official laptops. Okay. So search for JDK 21 download. Why I'm suggesting only JDK 21? Because JDK 24 is the latest version. JDK 23 is the latest version, but JDK 21 is the latest long-term support. Always we need to take the tool that has a long-term support. Because if the tool is long-term support, na, this will be supported in Jenkins also, or Docker also, or when you're working with AWS or Azure also, always select the JDK version which has a long-term support. Again, when we work in the month of September, na, in the month of September, you'll be getting JDK 25, which is again another long-term support release of Java SE platform. Again, for those JDK 25, it will support for Jenkins, Docker, and all the stuff. So always take the JDK which has the long-term support. That is very, very important. So what we need to do, go for JDK 21 and we scroll down a bit. Choose your operating system. If you are working on a Mac OS, switch to the Mac tab. And if you're working on a Windows tab, switch to a Windows tab. Clear? Is this clear everyone so far? Now what I need to do, I have to use 64-bit installer.
Oh, वापस इधर से
Sorry?
वही
Sorry,
होगा
Swati, you missing something?
Which one you are
I'm
using?
sorry, no, not.
So I'm
Which one you
using JDK 21 version 6.
JGK 21 version 6.
Okay,
Okay.
don't catch up with me. Don't catch up with me, please.
Mhm.
Don't catch up with me. Just try to understand. Okay. So if you study the documentation here, JDK 21 updates will be licensed under this, and production use beyond the limited free grants of OTN license will require a fee. That means what? There there are some free, I mean, the JDK 21 can be used as a free version also. But when you use it in the organization level or at the production level, or if you're building some applications using this Oracle JDK, then you have to pay a fee of $15 per user. That is the thing. So this is the thing about Oracle JDK. Now, if you are working in your company environment, then we can start down. We can go to OpenJDK. Once we go to OpenJDK site, and if you see here, so if you see here, if you scroll down a bit, okay, you scroll down a bit, then there is this JDK 23, 24, 25. I hope everyone is able to see this link. So if you see this link now, so you can select JDK, Open JDK 21 here. Okay. Let me make the process more simpler for you. Open JDK 21 download. Got it. This is the official URL, guys, for downloading the OpenJDK. I'll give you these things. Okay. Okay, this is the official link for OpenJDK 21. Okay. So what we need to do here, we need to download the binary version. So we are using Windows 11. So well, since we are all using Windows 11 now, so you can say Windows 11 Cross 64 JDK development kit. So whenever we are working with OpenJDK, you need not install it. Okay, you need not install anything. You just need to download this file and add a binary. That's it. So first of all, for today, try to understand how do we install the Oracle version of JDK. Tomorrow, I'll show you how to install the open version of OpenJDK version. Will that be fine, everyone? Today, I'll show you the Oracle version of how do we install the JDK. Tomorrow, I'll show you the OpenJDK version. I
So
don't
what
want
is
to.
the difference and
Yes.
what is the use between all these?
See, if you see from a organization perspective, if you use OpenJDK, it's a completely open source and free tool. But when you're using the Oracle one, the official library, you see that they will require a fee. And production use beyond the limited free grants of OTN license will require a fee. Got it? Every user, they will start charging $15. Some other companies may not accept this. For that reason only, I'm giving you the alternative. When you're working in your personal laptop, this will not be an issue.
Okay, got it.
Got it? Because tomorrow when we are working in organization, they will also say the Oracle JDK is something I would not recommend because they're charging a bomb for us. So that's the reason. So don't worry about OpenJDK for now. Tomorrow I'll show you how to install OpenJDK Java also. As of now, just we'll focus ourselves on Oracle JDK 21. Okay. Now what we need to do now I have to download IntelliJ IDEA. Okay. When I said download IntelliJ, you can go to the first link. Okay, you can go to the first link. So IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate is a paid version. So don't take the paid version. If you scroll down a bit, you'll have a IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. So always go for IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. Clear? Is this clear? Any doubts?
Yes.
Guys, is this clear?
One second, Rahul. So here,
Yeah.
I have navigated to this screen.
Kishore, don't catch up with me. Kishore, it'll be a problem again. Don't catch up with me. If you scroll down at the bottom, if you go to the IntelliJ homepage, if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll be getting IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. Okay.
Yep.
Once this is done, then I have to click on download. But I'm actually using the paid version of IntelliJ, so you don't worry about it. So since you're all, just to showcase you how to download the community version, I'm showcasing you the community version. But generally, I work with the paid version of IntelliJ.
So what is this IntelliJ for?
Like, you know what is Eclipse, right?
Yeah.
The same thing. IntelliJ is another editor, but it has superseded Eclipse. It's a better version of Eclipse.
Okay, so you will be teaching us all these things in
IntelliJ.
IntelliJ or Eclipse?
IntelliJ.
IntelliJ. Okay.
That is the most popular tool for Java. Like even the web application developers are also using IntelliJ only for the web app development. Then I'll say git download.
And what is this Git is for?
Do you know the check-in, check-out code merges? Have you heard about that?
No.
In QA industry, generally they say, right, this is the commit. These are the commits. You have to release the code from so and so commit, so and so merges. Have you not heard of it?
No, I did not.
Okay, you are working currently? Someone asking?
Yeah.
Okay. So we say that this is the release number. You say against this release number, we have to test the smoke suit. Against this release number, so and so version, we have to test the regression suit. You have heard of this thing?
Yeah.
So how this releases happen? They will push and they will merge the latest code changes. They will commit the latest changes. How this happens? The code. See what happens here is the code will be present in your local system, but they might not be present in your cloud repository because I cannot come into your system and validate your code, right? Because you'll be somewhere in India, I will be somewhere in Australia. I cannot travel all the way from to India to come and see what you have written in the code, right? Or I cannot connect in your Teams and see what is the code you have written, right? So it's like a version control system. Version control system. If you study about Git, na, what does it say?
Version control, I mean, you mean to say, like, for example, you are using this automation from some other location, I'm using from some other location.
See,
You are
it's all about
version
code
control?
management. This Git is all about code management.
Okay.
It's like Google Drive, how you share your photos to your family members. You upload on a drive and share it to your family members, right? Like how
Mhm.
you have Apple Cloud. You share it on the cloud and your family members can see the photos on the cloud, right? Same, some sort of thing. It's like a cloud version.
Okay.
I mean, for you to understand easily, I've given you the right example, but there's a different meaning for Git. It's like a version control system. We say Git is like a version control system where it helps you keep a track of the code and helps in maintaining the code in different branches. If you ask me the technical definition, but if you ask me to explain in layman terms, the Google Drive and Apple Cloud is the best example. I'll explain you Git in detail. There's a detailed session about Git. You need to wait for a while.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So you need to download for Windows. Like if you're a Windows user, you can download the standalone installer. But if you're a Mac user, you need to install Homebrew in your system. So if you install Homebrew, then you can write brew install git. Got it?
Yep.
If you're a Mac user, if you're a Windows user, we can directly click on Windows. We can say 64-bit Git for Windows setup, and I can click on download. Okay. So this is the thing. Then I need SSMS. SSMS download for Windows. This SSMS will work only for Microsoft Windows system only. If you want to work with any database in the Mac, you have to download MySQL. Okay. When I teach the database concepts, I'll show you for the Apple version. Okay.
So
So as
what
of
is this SSMS is for?
Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio.
Management Studio. Okay.
So click on download SQL Server Management Studio. So scroll down a bit. You will see this download SQL Server Management Studio 20.2. Okay. This is the latest version. Now, as of now, for the today's session, I will just install IntelliJ and JDK for now. But once we just start discussing the Git, there I'll start explaining you how to install the Git so that you can easily correlate the things. Like when we discuss about Git, you will remember easily that, okay, this is how we have installed the Git. When we discuss about the database, I'll show you how to install the database so that you can remember the things easily. As of now, I've got downloaded everything because in future also you have to keep all the softwares downloaded and ready because once I explain you how to start installing this Git bash or once I start teaching you how to install the database, that time you need to have your software ready, handy and ready. But for today's session, I'll show you how to install JDK 21 from the Oracle vendor as well as how to install IntelliJ. So what I will do here, I'll say JDK 21 Windows bin. So there'll be a pop-up coming up. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? And you click on yes. So it's a 2-minute process. Installing JDK is a 2-minute process. So click on next, click on next. It will take around 2 minutes for the Java to be installed in your system. So I click on close. Okay. So if you want to check whether the Java is installed properly or not, so what I will do is open your command prompt. Once I open my command prompt, then I will say Java _version. When I say Java _version, it will tell me, okay, I've installed Java 21.0.6 on so and so date. On so and so date has been released. And then I'll say which vendor Java SE runtime environment. This is directly from the Oracle site. Okay. So this is how we install Java. Now, when I say IntelliJ, I'll open the IntelliJ. I'll open the IntelliJ 2. So IntelliJ is a very heavy tool, guys. So it will take some time for us to install. So there will be another pop-up coming up. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? So I click on yes. Click on next. Click on next. Create a desktop shortcut. Always select this option. You can select create associations. You can select for Java. For .pom, you can select this two options. That's not a mandatory, but it's good to have. Got it? So it'll take around 5 minutes of time for the IntelliJ to be installed. So in the meanwhile, I hope everyone is clear with how the tools have been downloaded and how the tools have to be installed.
For JDK, we need to how we can install it, like JDK 21 Windows download. We need to search in Google, right?
Sorry,
For JDK 21, right? You install it from Oracle, or it is like
I installed from Oracle for today because this is my local machine and this is permissible under the limited free grants.
Mhm. And Rahul, which one we need to select it here for JDK? Like we have multiple options, right?
64-bit installer.
For Windows, okay, 64 installer.
So your name is Swati. Can you put your right name? I mean, your name is written as Swati, so can you just change it to a proper?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why it is being reflected, Swati. I'm not too sure about it. How can I correct it?
Yeah, you tell me your name.
Shiv.
Sure. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Because I was confused. It's a female name and someone male voice.
But I don't know why this name got reflected. It's my wife name actually.
Okay, cool.
I don't know why it is being picked because this meeting invite is in my email only, not
Oh,
her.
cool. So it'll take around 5 minutes for the IntelliJ to be installed.
Hi Raghu. Actually, I joined late, so like I have already Eclipse is installed in my system. Is that
Eclipse, which version is installed?
latest one?
Okay, which JDK you have in your system?
21.
Fine, it's still fine. But I'll be teaching in IntelliJ. Just try to cope up with it. If you have any issue, just let me know. I'll tell you the Eclipse version of it.
So it is same kind of interface, Rahul.
The interface for IntelliJ is very rich. It's UI rich compared to Eclipse.
I mean, the functionality, right? How to write the
The
code and
functionality wise, it's same, but the UI options are rich. The various plugins, like it has a plethora of plugins. Every day you see a new plugin released to IntelliJ library.
Okay.
And if you see the ease of execution also, it's very easy compared to Eclipse.
Okay.
Okay. You'll soon understand, don't worry. You'll soon understand. So let me open IntelliJ. Okay. Okay, let me open the community version. I generally use the paid version of it, the IntelliJ, but just for the sake of class, I'm showing the free version. So I just don't want you to guys to be surprised that I'm using a different version of IntelliJ, because my IntelliJ paid version will look different. Okay. And I have to install Git. I have no other choice because else my repositories won't work. Okay, I have to install Git. I have no other choice because all my existing repositories will be disconnected. Sorry. So there'll be a pop-up coming up. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? And I click on yes. Once I say click on yes, then you click on next. Then you select C drive. It will, I mean, this pop-up may not come for you, but it will come for me because I've already installed Git in the same folder, right? So that is the reason it is coming. So if it is coming, if this pop-up is coming again for you, just click on yes. Then click on next. So select the folder name as Git only, don't change it. So default editor by Git. So always don't select the option called as use Vim. Vim is something that is very difficult to handle as a beginner. If you have Notepad++, use Notepad++. Got it? I hope most of your systems has Notepad++, right? Guys?
Yes, we do have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, you guys can use Notepad++ in your systems, but I prefer to use Sublime Text.
Rahul, I do not have. When I selected this option, the next button is not getting highlighted for me. So,
Yes. You need to have either Notepad++ or a VS Code or a Sublime Text.
so
that
which
is
one you will be teaching for? So I can select
You
that one.
see, I mean, I prefer VS Code because that is something I like. I like the UI of VS Code. Or you can use Sublime Text also. Either of this I prefer because I like to modify my commit messages there. I mean, you'll use this very rarely, but you need to select the option here. Okay. I prefer to use VS Code. Okay.
But this is also again, I mean, I'm selecting my next button is not getting highlighted.
See, VS Code should be present in your system, right?
Yeah. So how we can do it?
You need to install VS Code, or else you can say, wait, you can use Notepad as Git's default editor.
Mhm.
Okay. You can use Notepad, right?
Yeah. Okay. Notepad default editor here.
You can use Notepad as default editor. I would
Mhm.
like to go with VS Code. That is something that's my comfort zone.
Okay.
You can. For the people who don't have any VS Code or something in your system, you select the option use Notepad as Git's default editor.
So why, I mean, what is the use of all these options? Can you please help me to understand?
The thing is that when you're working at Git, if you want to view the details, like I mean, I cannot say in layman terms, but Vim, if you go with the Vim now, if you want to view the details, like if you want to view the list of branches, if you want to view the list of commit messages, or if there any merge conflict comes or something like that, Vim is like a default Git's default editor. That means if you want to change any commit messages, or if you want to resolve any merge conflict or something, it is very difficult for a beginner to modify the text messages there. Whereas if you can do it in a notepad, it is very easy for us, right?
Mhm.
You'll understand this. The thing is, I cannot explain this feature right now because you'll understand this once I show you a merge conflict and how it comes. It'll be very clear at that time.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I mean, this is one area where I can't answer all of your questions at this moment.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Yeah.
So let Git decide. This is the default option. Let it be there. Always ensure that this is the recommended option. Git from the command line and also from the third-party software. Always this is recommended thing. If you are selecting either first or third option, then you cannot run the git commands from the command prompt. If you want to run your Git commands from the command prompt, then you need to select this option, Git from the command line, also from the third-party software. Use bundled OpenSSH. These are some protocols. You need to select it by default. Okay.
Yeah.
Get credential manager. This is something default. You don't change anything. If you try to change anything, then it will be a problem for us in the long run.
And what we need to select it here for this one? Like to use bundled OpenSSH or
That are all
external.
default options. You don't change anything.
Okay.
And whichever is necessary to change, I'll let you know. As of now, I wanted to change that only. That is why I'm showcasing it. Okay, finish. So that's where my Git is installed. Right? Fantastic, guys. Now what we need to do here is I have to create a new project.
In the IntelliJ, right?
Yeah. Okay. How do so you might not get this option again. Okay. You might not get this option again. So what we need to do here is you'll be getting the option of new project. So I'll go to new project. Don't select Maven for now because it is too early for us to select a Maven project. So that's fine. Or else if you want, I can start with a Maven project also, because ultimately when we work with Selenium, we need to use a Maven project. For the people who are wondering what is Maven, what is Gradle and all the stuff. So, okay, better I'll go for a basic Java project only. You guys don't worry. I'll take a basic Java project for till the Java concepts are done.
What is the difference between this IntelliJ or in Maven and Gradle?
You will get to know because it's too early for me to explain what is Maven, what is Gradle, because you need to understand what is a build, what do you mean by build system? You need to understand what is the build system, what is the life cycle. There is a lot of things. So it will be too much for you in the initial stage. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So I'll say Java concepts. Okay. So select the build system as IntelliJ only. Do not select this checkbox like create Git repository. That's not your concern anymore. Okay. Select the build system as IntelliJ. Then I click on create. Then I click on this window. Okay. This is a very, very, very simple Java basic project that I have created here. Clear? Is this clear? Everyone has understood how to create a very basic Java project?
Has everyone
Yes.
done it parallelly, like all the installations and all?
Sorry?
Has everyone done all these installations parallelly? If my laptop is
I'm not
arriving
so sure.
tomorrow, I need to revisit this again.
For some people, some people have their installations already done. I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, okay. My laptop is gonna arrive tomorrow. It's a bit delayed by a day, so I'm gonna revisit this and do this tomorrow.
No, okay. Okay, fine. Okay.
So
So
Rahul, we
this
are seeing some code, right, in the main file, like public static.
that is a
void.
default code file. That is a default file that it has generated. It's not your worry. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
So this is the thing. This is how we get started. I hope everyone is clear till here. Clear till here. How do we create a basic Java project? This is not the project that we use during for Selenium or any rest assured, but since we are discussing only about Java fundamentals, I'm showcasing you how to create a simple Java project. Clear, guys? Good to go?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Fantastic. So before we start into the actual programming, we need to make some note. We need to make some important points before we start creating. So there are some important notes or important points with respect to Java package, with respect to the semantics. That means here semantics explains how do we name the packages and classes. This is very, very much important. This is the first step that we need to understand, because if you do not follow any standard while naming the packages or classes, that means you are not a good programmer at all. There are some standards we need to follow. First, you will understand the standards. First point, always remember to create a class within a package. What do you mean by package? Like in your bedroom, if you see you have some cupboards. Inside the cupboards, you maintain all your clothes or your closets, all your things, right? Inside a cupboard, you maintain it. You do not put your things on in the living room or in the dining room or somewhere like that, right? You always organize your stuff properly within the cupboards, right? Yes or no? Everyone does organize the stuff well in their homes, right? The same thing, we have to organize our code properly. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes. Yes.
That's great, fantastic. So always remember to create a class within a package. Okay. First step is create a package. First step is always create a package. Package name should start with a small letter. Okay. Package name should start with a small letter all the time. Package name follows camel case. What do you mean by camel case? For example, if I say Selenium Java. Now Selenium is another word, Java is another word. Na? So how we need to write in camel case? We will say Selenium is the first word. So always the package name should start with a small letter. And what is a Java? Java is your second word. So it should start with a capital letter. Got it? Is this clear? Any doubts so far?
Yeah, it's clear.
So always, this is the nomenclature, this is the syntax that we need to follow while creating a package name. So always remember, when you have two words, when you want to provide more than one word in the package name, always remember the first letter in the package name should start with a small letter. And from the second one words, you can put it in capital letters. Like if you see Selenium Java, what is the first word here? Selenium is the first word. So what I'm saying here, the first word, I'm starting with a small letter. Now, when I'm saying that it's starting with Java, na, I'm starting with a capital letter here. Clear? Is this clear, everyone? What do you mean by a camel case?
Yes.
But why do you need a capital for J there?
Sorry, who was asking it?
I said, why do you need a capital for J there? Like, what is the
Because we
significance?
need to follow camel case nomenclature. What do you mean by camel case? Let me show an example of camel case, how it looks like. You see? Is camel case is a writing style that uses capitalized letters to form words without spaces or punctuations. So this is one of the standard approaches that we need to follow here. Whatever you're seeing now, the Selenium, Java, we need to follow camel case for the every second word. Like for the first character of the first word, it should be in the small letter, and from the second word onwards, the first letter can be in capital letter. This is the best standard practices that we need to follow. There is no hard and fast rule that if you don't follow, if it will throw an error, no. But it is good to follow.
And this is the standard for creating or writing a package name, right?
Creating a package name.
Okay.
First word should be in small letters. And first letter of the subsequent words should be in capital letters. And use underscore symbol to use underscore symbol instead of a white space while giving the package name. Got it? Like if you want to give white space, instead of white space, use the underscore symbol.
Okay.
Always remember to create a class within a package. So the class name should follow, then create a class. When you're creating a class, what we need to do? Class name should start with a capital letter, because class name follows Pascal case. What do you mean by Pascal case? First letter of each and every word should start with a capital letter. Clear? Now example, if I'll say, so what will be the example for Pascal case? Will be Sam and Henry. Is this clear, everyone? These are some important points that we need to remember when we are creating a package name and when we are creating a class. These are some proper standards that we need to remember. Because whenever we are creating some code or when we are doing some code, this is always a good practice to follow. I hope everyone is clear with this point.
Yes.
So these are some standards that we need to follow. So if I take up any topic also, it will take some additional 20-30 minutes of time also, because we have to see what is system or println and all those things. So any doubts anywhere in the tools installation and the project creation, because I want everyone to be clear with this point. If you are clear with this point, then from tomorrow onwards, we can start the coding. Like we can directly jump into the variables concept and all those activities.
And we can do the coding part. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry?
Yeah, Rahul, one question. While installing Java, don't we need
I
to
don't know.
set?
Subbir, I don't know. Your voice is very low. I mean, I don't know your name, but it's mentioned as Subbir here.
Yeah, my name is Sukhbir. Can you hear me now?
A bit louder, please.
Can you hear me now?
Great, great.
Okay. Do we need to set Java build path and all while
But as
setting
of
up?
now, we don't need it. As of now, we don't need it. But when we are working with Selenium, or when we are working with any build system, I'll showcase you that.
Okay.
Any doubts, guys, so far for the today's session?
Hi, Kartika here. To
Right.
install Git in the Mac, you just need brew install Git command.
Yeah, if you're a Mac, I mean, you need to install Homebrew. I'll show you.
Homebrew, then in that, after that, just have to put this command.
Yes,
Brew.
yes, I'll show you one moment. Go to Mac OS. You need to install Homebrew. Once you install Homebrew, you need to run this command in your terminal. The Mac terminal, you have to run this command. Once that is done, then you need to run the command brew install git.
I did that, but I didn't got that Git tool.
Okay, have you installed Homebrew?
Yeah.
Okay, that's something I have to see, because I'm not a proper Mac user, so I have to see again, because for some of the students I have did the same thing, it has worked. Can you check your Homebrew installation part once again if you don't mind? Because that would be the issue.
Homebrew is also there. Now Git is also installed. In terminal, it's showing like Git is also installed, but I didn't got a perfect tool Do you
I mean,
have?
for Mac, you don't get a tool like sort.
Oh,
For Windows,
I
only
thought.
you'll get a tool like sort.
Oh, okay. That's what. Okay.
Like if you
Then.
want to check whether the Git is installed or not,
Hmm.
open your command prompt. In your terminal, just type git --version.
Okay. Yeah, I have 2.39.
I mean, for Apple, it's different. For Windows, it will be different. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. If no doubt so far, then we can catch up for tomorrow. We'll jump into the programming directly.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
tomorrow for programming.
One after the other, please. Yeah.
Rahul, thank you for the session. In the group, I was not able to find your name. Like you asked me to get in touch with you offline and
It's in the group
offline.
description. If you open your WhatsApp group, in the group description, you have my number.
Group description has your number because I see one Kumar Gupta, but as
If
such,
you
I
scroll down,
didn't.
if you scroll down, you'll get the number there. It'll be there in the WhatsApp group only.
Okay, Java Selenium, right? Okay, I'll just check. Yesterday I tried to figure out, but I was not able to find which is the right one. So
Yes,
I'll
yes.
just check, Rahul. The only problem for me is it is morning 8:30, so it is a very rush hour for me. That is the only thing that is holding me back,
Yeah,
right?
We'll discuss
Yeah.
today. We'll just check out. We'll discuss.
I'll just let you know. That is the only reason that is holding me back from register. I'm thinking whether should I continue or not. I'll get in touch with you offline and let me know my feasible time so that we can get started in a separate session.
Sure, definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so when you said like we'll be
And Rahul,
jumping
where
onto
are you?
programming.
Yes, please go ahead,
Yes.
Sunita.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Shiva. So when you said we'll be jumping onto programming from tomorrow, is it going to be too fast? Like people like us will be able to do it
It'll be
parallel?
like the first program, like from the fundamentals only. Like how we have discussed, how do you maintain a package name? How do you maintain a class name? From that level, I'm bringing up the core Java concept. So it'll be like a step-by-step process only. We are not jumping around. It'll be like a step-by-step process. Swati?
Yeah, good. So we'd like to do it parallelly together with
No.
you.
My recommendation is don't do parallelly. Try to put your 100 to 100% to 200% attention in the class so that you'll understand what is the exact flow happening. Then you do the same after the class is completed. Because if you're parallelly focusing on two things, you will understand the flow of the class. That is the only worry. Okay.
And Rahul, where these recordings will be
It will be shared in the group. You'll be receiving them in the group.
in the WhatsApp group, right?
Yes.
And we will be able to save it, these recordings?
It's a YouTube playlist. You can just view it. That's a playlist. You can save the playlist link.
So, for example, I just need to watch this video, for example, like after 6 months or something.
Yeah, it will
then-
be there. It will be there. The same YouTube playlist will be available for you.
Okay. So you're uploading all these
Yeah.
videos
The
there.
team will take care of it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of the box, how long these classes are going on online?
See, generally I'll take 45 to 50 sessions, but let's see. I'm planning to wrap in 45, 50, but I don't think it will stretch a bit more than 50 because I planned some breakout sessions, some kind of quizzes for this batch, some exclusive things. So that's the reason it may take more time because yeah. Shivani.
This you said yesterday. What I'm asking is since how long are you conducting these?
My experience, I've been teaching this for 4 to 5 years in the same place.
Is this Isha Training?
Yeah, in the same place I've been teaching.
Okay. And where is this? It's Bangalore, Pune?
Bangalore.
Yeah.
And where are you working, Rahul?
Well, not now. I'll share my work profile later. So as of now, I'm changing companies, so that's the reason.
Okay, no problem.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Rahul.
so much.
Thank you.
Also.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, for someone who are asking the installation steps, you can just go through the recording once again. If you're facing any challenge, then I'll clarify those doubts later. Madhavi.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Mm.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.